chase down the Shadow Fiend, but now that he's got boots, it's going to be relatively easy for him to stay out of harm's way most of the time. But, I mean, Notice is doing really, really well in this bottom lane. He's 18-3 up against the 17-2. Usually when you see these Shadow Fiends, they do a whole lot of work up against these melee heroes. But right now, they're just putting the pressure back on Roger. He could go down.
Yeah. He's been snowballed into right now. Diracho trying to find the angle through the trees. Slowed down by the shield crash. And that'll allow Roger to upheaval himself to safety. And in the meantime, in the top lane, they instead go onto Ace, bringing down this Beastmaster. As the Hawk finding himself the first blood. How did that happen, I wonder? And come to where you are. And when that starts to happen, oh boy. With these under-leveled heroes, they're just going to become food for the Zeus burst damage as this game goes on. And Lana's about to pick up a haste rune. I'm not sure if he wants to do anything with this just yet, and it looks like the question to that answer is he does as he starts to move bottom. This is very scary. He activates it right now. They're going in. The onslaught catches onto Diracho. He's been trampled up. Tofu buys time, but this just buys time for Lol to set up nicely for his spells. They've already gotten Diracho killed. Tofu almost certainly follows him into the grave. A double kill for the Zeus. And at the same time, they're busy losing Ace in the top lane, taken down by Soniqs and Dahak. Boom has rotated to the top lane to try to get revenge here, but he can't find Soniqs. Juked in the trees, and here comes the support from Lol. Suddenly, Boom getting turned around upon. Lol getting a map-wide triple kill. And Soniqs showing us that he's got those signed Jordans in his back pocket, juking out the Invoker and surviving the team fight in the top lane.
Oh my god.
Back in the opposite direction. They have yet to get any kills on the map. They haven't been able to apply any tower pressure. They are having a rough time even getting to their key items. What is the game plan here? Is there any way that they can smoke up with access to the Primal Roar right now and try and force a fight on the map?
Well, they've got the Helmet of Dominator as well. I'd like to see him make a rotation towards bottom. It's one of their easier kills to try and get if they're able to take down Roger. But
speaking of bottom, they're jumping onto Diracho. Global Silence finally does come out. Soniqs, first utilization of this in the game. Pulverize will go down onto Tofu, ensuring that he has no escape even with the snowball. Drops these ice shards, but Soniqs on the other side with the Arcane Curse. A dominating streak for Silencer. Not something that we see every day of the week. But nonetheless, we're seeing it here in the game of the group stages at CI11 as BetBoom are just oppressive on the map against Gaimin Gladiators. Normally, when you tell me that a squad is busy pushing down towers, forcing fights at 11 minutes in, I normally imagine that's the squad with Beastmaster, Shadow Fiend, Shen, Tusk. Not the team on the receiving end of these, but top lane, the Hawk might die here. Tornado connects onto him. Will he have enough mana to EMP out of this? He gets hurricaned into the EMP, so he can't time-lapse, but then he gets off the wand. Will time-lapse? Will he be able to survive? No, he will not. Finally does end up getting brought down, but Lawless come in, looking for revenge. These heroes are all clustered up here, Fluke, so this Rolling Thunder is going to absolutely destroy them. 3 heroes have already fallen. Celery will follow them to make it 4. And Gaimin Gladiators, they smoked up to try and make something happen on the map. And to be fair, they do get the kill onto Dahak, but at what cost? And it might cost Diracho now. He was going for the Arcane Rune. Little did he know he was just going to gift the triple kill towards this Pango. As the off-lane noticed Pango having the game of his life, involved in 10 kills in the first 12 minutes. Everything coming up BetBoom right now. To make matters even more difficult for themselves is that we've just gotten this diffusal on the Pangolier, but look what's coming soon for Law. Law is building into this early Aghanim Scepter. If he can get this at like the 18-minute mark with like Kaya Ags this early on into the game, well before you have anything resembling defensive items to keep you alive, we're far from the mech. No one has anything to deal with magic damage. Mid lane, actually, we might have another kill happening. Boom, getting rolled in on with this Rolling Thunder. He's stuck in a corner. Diracho will be ignored for now.
Oh, nice shot.
And Tofu, if Tofu doesn't get those shots, I think he actually dies on Diracho. Nonetheless, Notice happy with getting this boom kill. Though that is one aspect of their draft that is going to take quite some time to become better on the side of BetBoom. They really have a bad capacity for pushing. But when your entire enemy team is spending most of their time being dead at this stage of the game, pushing becomes a lot easier. And mid lane, Diracho! What? This magic damage from Laurel.
Towards being able to have that place towards that hard camp there just meant that Roger had exact information about where everything was going. And that's kind of the pitfalls of Shadow Fiend, right? Like, if you're able to get on top of him, then it's really, really hard for you to try and get away from it. That's why I like this opener coming in from BetBoom. Even though I'm a massive Silencer hater, I think this hero is garbage and people shouldn't be picking it. But they're proving the reason why it's good.
It's good for situations where you just get free easy damage. Top lane Celery, he TP'd in, and he's already dead. Ace, my friend, can he get out of here? There's no Primal Roar combo. Okay, he's actually going to turn around with it. Global Silence will come out, but using the Walrus Punch, they are able to kill this Pango. Unfortunately, that means that the Hawk knows he's 100% free to do whatever the hell he wants. Not going to go too aggressive here onto Ace.
This triangle back once again to get this tier 1 tower.
Let's see where the smoke goes. Roger, the attack dog, normally he's the one that makes the first initial jump. Beautiful tornado from Boom to hold him back. Primal Roar will be committed onto the Primal Beast, and there's Soniqs with the Global Silence. Roger might still end up dead here. Ace, though, caught in with the Nimbus Cloud. Should end up dead thanks to this Rolling Thunder as well. So we're going to be trading the life of Ace for the life of Roger. BetBoom will be okay with this. They're fine. They have committed the Nimbus, though, so they probably want to sit back on this, as well as giving up the Global Silence. We are starting now to see a little bit of the problem.
But they're going to know that, you know, Dahak's in this top half of the map. They know that Lyle's going to be around here as well. We might be able to get a bit more of this safe farm and move towards some of these items that are actually allowing us to team fight. Because Roger's the only one that's sending any bit of aggression towards his side. Now Celery's just going to bite the dust. Yep. Trampled, dead. But they are making a rotation here with the smoke. So if they're able to get 2 of these kills here, this could be big. Oh, they got revealed.
Oh no, they got the reveal. They kill Ace actually elsewhere on the map. Soniqs does commit the Global Silence, doesn't do all that much, but he's beckoning for reinforcements as the Rolling Thunder from Notice, it comes in. He's found Dyraicho, the primo target to pick up. Invoker goes BKB, TP out, the only strat available to him. But Dyraicho, his BKB not complete just yet, so all he can do is die. And yes, they found the target they were looking for. Yes, they found the smoke into the kill onto Roger. I mean, for Dyraicho, any kill onto Roger must be deeply, deeply satisfying, but definitely not worth it. He's bringing in. So they actually have a raft of items arriving simultaneously. Drums, I think, are going to be picked up as well by the Ace Beastmaster with a cloak into the Hood of Defiance for the Chen. The smoke will get scouted, though, by Laurel, who has just also really been on point with exactly when to throw out the Thunder God's Wrath to suss out these gank attempts. If he doesn't do so, they might not be prepared for an upcoming fight. But the fight is coming. Roshan has expired, so there's no Aegis available. They come in. Tofu, they get the quick jump onto Soniqs. They will be able to kill him. No! They can't. Roger does die first, but Soniqs can't get off the Global Silence just yet. Nimbus Cloud drop down. 3 heroes will destroy it here from the side of Gaimin Gladiators, but it does cost the BKB. The Swashbuckle bashes Boom, so he's forced to BKB as well. And now finally here comes Soniqs with the Global Silence. Patience coming in from him. Dyraicho, he's in danger. Can he get off the Requiem? He can indeed. As Tofu able to get into the backline and bring down the Silencer. Notice though, taking right-click damage coming in from Dyraicho. So that's 3 heroes that they've taken away from this fight. The side of BetBoom, turns out that when they fight without Roger, the fight itself is very difficult to accomplish. It was mostly a 4v5, and Gaimin Gladiators get something out of it at long.
Peter back to normalcy. If another one of these fights goes the way of Gaimin Gladiators, might be singing a different tune.
Let's see how the fight's gonna go, because top lane, the fight has already been announced with the Onslaught coming in. And the Global Silence, look who they've caught first. It is the SF of Dyraicho. He couldn't get off his BKB. Huge. He finally does, but he's too little HP. He's standing his ground though. Look at him go with the Mask of Madness. Dyraicho turning things around, will eventually die at the end of the fight, but who the hell cares? He's taken out 2 in the process. They've already gotten the tier 2 tower as well. As BetBoom find out that they can't act. The side of Gaimin Gladiators have a very good way to fight around the pit itself, especially if Dyraicho can get involved in the midst of the fray with the Hurricane Pike. And now they're going to smoke. Who should be the primary target here, Fluke, if they do manage to find a good wraparound here?
If they can find Lal, that is their best target to be able to take down right now. They can fight through the Global Silence. If they get rid of these suits, that's a lot of damage that goes away for BetBoom. Lal's standing on the high ground here. He's got Blink and Heavenly Jump, though.
Oh, there's going to be the Walrus kick. They throw Notice back into the rest of the team. Even with Rolling Thunder, they just right-click him down. Dyraicho giving the same favor over towards Roger as well. Dyraicho, will he be able to kill Soniqs? Doesn't need to. The Sunstrike from Boom will do the trick. Now all of a sudden, it's only the Zeus and Weaver remaining. The 2 of them have enough mobility to be able to escape away from this fight. Just as the big man...
He doesn't have his own answers. He doesn't have his own BKB. He's got the Mjolnir now as well. He's got a little bit of damage with the Chrysalis, but he's not really able to put that much pressure on anybody else, especially with Dyraicho, like, kind of 3-shots the rest of his team.
Dyraicho, the man of the hour. Here he is on the high ground. Kofu gets yet another kick, tosses Roger back into the fray. This time around, though, they couldn't burst him down in time. The BKB's come a little bit too late from the side of Gaimin Gladiators. They've lost so much HP. Will they be able to escape this fight? Notice with the Rolling Thunder, can't do much to dissuade the Requiem. And Roger will end up getting bursted by the Requiem on the comeback. But here's Law. He gets kicked back into the rest of GG. You will be safe for a small second in time, but will still end up dead. Forced to buy back. Boom in the meantime out of the BKB, so he's in danger as well. He's able to get off the Ghost Walk and go to the low ground where there is a lack of vision from BetBoom. That'll keep him alive. What can BetBoom do to try to keep these racks alive as Law, Tofu yet again showing his quality in this game, showing why they first phase his Tusk. He jumps in, forces a dieback, and if BetBoom can't force GG out of their base right now, Tofu might have just forced the game. They've taken a second lane. They're looking for the heads-up megas. It's 3v5. What can they do here? Dahak trying his best, activates his BKB. They're going onto Dyraicho. They're going onto the Silencer first though, and unfortunately Dahak just doesn't have enough damage to stop them. Notice being forced to run away now, as Shadow Fiend really wanted to right-click him down, but he just leaves him. He's like, what do I care? So Neko, if they see you, my friend, Tofu's gonna kick you. Tofu looking for his next target. Who will be my next victim? And indeed it is the Silencer. He's caught, he's killed, he's gone. Roger going in with the onslaught, but this time around roared back into place. Dahak, he can't even get away with the Sakuchi. He'll die to the radial damage of the radial deafening blast as well as the Requiem. And that's just gonna be that. GG, well played is called. BetBoom get taken to task by Gaimin Gladiators. They couldn't close it out in time, Fluke, so they get punished in the late game. GG, make game one of the group stages a thriller.
Yeah, I mean, what a good way for them to be able to start out their TI group stages, right? We came into this with solo drafts. I said Gaimin Gladiators draft is pretty straightforward for them to execute, right? Get Shadow Fiend to a point